Good day everyone, I am Toleti Marialyn and I will be discussing about naturalistic and informal strategy. So first, let us discuss about naturalistic strategy. So it is focusing for those students who are having a naturalistic learning style because as a student, we are learning in different ways. Some are prefer to study outside or inside in a classroom. Some are in the seasides and some are in the mountains, under the trees and many more. But in this strategy, the learners are within the nature. What is naturalistic learners? So, naturalistic learners are those individuals who have a naturalistic learning style and are rooted in nature. They have strength to learn when nature is involved. Here are some naturalistic learning style and methods. 1. Taking the classroom outside. 2. Catching and identifying insects. 3. Writing poems, short stories, and articles about nature. 4. Observing and tracking the weather cycles. 5. Collecting leaves from native trees and creating a field guide. So here is an example. What do you think that this word problem is using naturalistic strategy? So it's because Hannah was walking through the wood. So where do you think Hannah is? So of course Hannah was outside in their house. In this problem, the naturalistic learners will easily understand what would be the solution of the said problem. Naturalistic learners requires lots of hands-on experience. You can teach naturalistic learners by taking the classroom outside, having them collect data from their natural environment and recording their observations. Now let us proceed with informal strategies. What is informal strategies? The learning takes place outside a formal and structured environment. A learning style where it is not the teacher or instructor who set the goals and objectives of the learning program. What is informal learning? So this is learning from experience. For example, when you are watching videos, reading magazines, reading articles online or offline, and many more. Now here are the three types of informal learning. First, self-directed learning. For example, Anna cooked some food for dinner with her mom, but her mom was served as her helper. So when Anna cooked, she learned by her own. Even na iyang mom, but she's learning by herself. Second, incidental learning. For example, giingnan si Jenny ni mama niya nga dili pa hilabtan ang kalayo. But Jenny is curious, she questioned herself ug ngano jud dagay nga dili pa hilabtan ang kalayo. Because of curiosity, gihilabtan jud ni Jenny ang kalayo so ang resulta, napaso siya. That is why naka-learn si Jenny nga mao day nga dili pa hilabtan ang kalayo kay makapaso. So mostly, incidental learning caused by curiosity. 3. Socialization learning. In this, you will learn through socializing different people. Mostly nowadays, we are good Samaritans na. Dili na ta good Samaritans. In socialization learning, we will make sure nga ang atong na-learn through socializing is for our good. Now, here are the informal learning activities and examples. Number 1. Social media engagement. 2. Mentoring in the workplace. 3. Seminars. 4. Escape rooms. 5. Happy hour or company sports. 6. Groups course. 7. Volunteering. And lastly, number 8. Trade shows and manufacturing facilities. That's all in my part. I hope you learned something for today's video. Let's have Miss Rinami Sarah for the continuation. Thank you.
Everyone, I am Rinami Sarah, and now let's proceed. So, third one is structured. A structured class means less distraction. So, kuan kanang structured means kanang organized or kanang limpyo din kanang kahimutang. Wala siya structured. Then let's proceed to the key benefits of structured classroom. A structured classroom often translates to a safe classroom, one where students can enjoy themselves and focus on learning. In a structured learning environment, students are more likely to thrive and experience personal and academic growth. So, ang benefits sa structured classroom is kanang student maka-enjoy sila and kanang ganahan sila kayo nga magtuon or kanang ganahan kay sila nga mo-eskwela kada adlaw kay of course structured man ang classroom, kanang kahimutang and kanang limpyo, munang maka-enjoy sila. Then, let's proceed on a structured learning environment. So, structured learning environment is beneficial to students because students exhibit pride in their work. Skill mastery is increased. Substitute teachers can easily step in and manage the classroom. So, kay benefit kay kuan kay kanang structured naman ang classroom. So, no need na sa kanang no need na sa mga substitute teachers nga mag design pa sila o magkuan pa sila kay kuan naman kanang pahimutang naman ang classroom daan. And let's proceed to the creating a structured classroom. A structured learning environment will not be unfold on its own. Educators must take a proactive, innovative approach to classroom arrangement, curriculum design, and learning techniques. So, para mahimong structured ang atong classroom, syempre, kailangan nandun nato na nga designan ato ang paangayon para mahimong structured ato ang classroom. Next one is let's proceed to the behaviorism. So, what is behaviorism? So, behaviorism refers to a theory of learning that is focused on external events as the cause of changing an observable behavior of students. So, kaning behaviorism is nag-focus na siya sa behavior sa student. So, a behaviorist teaching style in mathematics education tends to rely on practice that emphasizes rate learning and memorization of formulas. So, one way to solve problems and adherence to procedures and drill. So, this theory demonstrates that teachers and mentors dominate and instruct child-related activities and they decide what children should learn and how to learn. So, kaning behaviorist teaching is more on memorizing na siya sa kuan ka ng mga formula, ana. And now, let's proceed to the Constructivism. So, what is Constructivism? Constructivism was conceptualized by educational theorists by Jean Piaget. States that the learning is an active process of creating learning from different experiences. In other words, students can learn best by trying to make sense of something on their own with a teachers as a guide. So, kaning Constructivism is kanang learner-centered. So, learner-centered means kanang more on activity sa teachers from sa mga students. So, muna siya learner-centered kanang nagkuan og mga na-interaction ba sa mga students like kanang pa-activity ka, ana, mga or kanang examples activity like kanang mag-role playing and etc. So, characters of constructivist teaching. So, first is constructivist teacher invites students, questions, and ideas. So, syempre, kay kaning constructivism, kay kuan man ni siya, kanang learner-centered. So, as a constructivist teacher, so dapat mo ask jud ka og mga questions sa mga learners para naay interaction, para di po sila mag-boring. And second is, constructivist teachers accept and encourage students to invented ideas. So, kinahanglan nga ato yung i-encourage po ng atong mga students nga mo participate po sila na sila mga idea ato sila pangutanon. Then, constructivist teachers helps the student to test their own ideas. So, kanang kuan mo ni siya. Then, ang constructivist teachers dapat mo kuan og mga sa own idea. And next one is, let's proceed to the constructivist teachers So let's continue on the characteristic of constructivist teaching. So third one is constructivist teachers use printed materials as well as experts to get more information. So para dili maboard ang atong mga students, so dapat move on ta og mga visual aids, yung mga printed para kaya ka ng mga bata, ganahan sila mga color ana, ganahan sila mga drawing, ana kay ganahan sila kanang na-enjoy makita ba, kay para mas more on maka-learn din sila. Then, constructivist teachers encourage students to respect sharing ideas and learning tasks. So, dapat as a teacher, ato mong i-respect ang mga, ato yung kinahanglan dyan itong i-respect or ato nga i-encourage or dahigon ang mga answers sa ato mga students kay para madasig sila. Then, next one is constructivist classroom. The focus shifts from the teacher to the students. The classroom is no longer a place where the students are seen as empty vessels to be filled by the teacher. In the constructivist classroom, the students are actively involved in their own learning. So, as a future educator, we must ato jud nga ini mag-discuss ta, magkuan jud ta hanang ato jud nga magkuan kita mga activity para dili ma-board ang ato mga students. Ana siya din. And that could be all. Thank you.